हाय दोस्तों, आप सभी को हमारे यूट्यूब चैनल में स्वागत है। दिस वीडियो इज़ फॉर महाराष्ट्र। महाराष्ट्र गवर्नमेंट हैज़ डिक्लेयर्ड COVID-19 रिलीफ which is 50,000 rupees for the kin whose family is suffering with the COVID-19 death. So in this video I will show you what are the highlights, and also I will show you how to fill the application form online, what are the things you have to furnish online. And one more thing, this is the website. I will give this link in my video description. And as you can see here, first let us see what are the documents needed. For that you can click on this three-line icon on top of this button. You can do from mobile. I am doing from mobile. Okay friends, there is no mandatory you should have a computer. Here you can see here documents required. Okay, if you click here you can come to know what are the documents required. Okay, so be ready with all these documents before you apply it online. What are the documents needed? Aadhaar copy of the applicant, that means who is applying for the ex gratia of 50,000 rupees, his or her Aadhaar card of deceased, that means the person who died, his Aadhaar card, and death certificate under so and so, that means from the respective authority you should have the death certificate. You can download death certificate usually online also. We have another video for that. And apart from that, Aadhaar linked bank account number of applicant. Okay, so who is applying for 50,000 ex gratia, that person should have the Aadhaar linked bank account number. And after that, cancelled check copy of applicant, that means the same bank account number which we are talking about here, the same bank's check which is cancelled check. Take a check, put a cross mark and write it as cancelled and scan it. That's what meant by this cancelled check. And medical certificate of cause of death, that means apart from the death certificate you should have medical certificate of cause of death also. I will explain you shortly after this regarding the same. And RT-PCR or any other scanned copy of test documents, that means when document 6 is not available. Okay, clearly it is told when document 6 is not available, that means someone might have not have this medical certificate showing the cause of death, saying that the person died due to COVID. In that case you can also use the RT-PCR report or any other scan or blood sample report showing that person died due to COVID. That means during his hospitalization or whatever it is, you should have an RT-PCR report minimum, so that you can attach if you are not having this medical certificate cause of death. Okay friends, so one more thing, there are information tab also. You can see here ex gratia assistance, grievance redressal committee, all this you can read through. It will also give you idea of, you can download all the documents. I am not going through download and read it here, it will take a long time video. And as you can see here, all this you can read through. It will clearly say you that what is the condition, whether suicide is covered or whether any accidental death is covered after COVID-19. All this you can read through this, but while filling also you will get more idea on what are the things needed. So let us quickly see how to fill this application online. So friends, we are starting the process here, and this is the website. First you have to give applicant's mobile number, who is applying for this COVID ex gratia benefit. Okay, his mobile number has to be given here, and you click on submit button. Once you click on the submit button, you get an OTP like this on your mobile. Enter the OTP here, the same OTP what you are receiving in the applicant's mobile number, and click on the submit button. So this is the simple process. Once you click on submit, it will go inside the portal and you have to fill all these details. Let us see quickly one by one what are the details you have to fill in. First one starts with applicant details. Okay, these are the applicant details you are going to give. Who is applying for, all his or her details will be here. Okay, I will show you quickly what are these are the details needed. Mainly his Aadhaar card or applicant's attached Aadhaar card copy, Aadhaar card number, first name, last name, gender, date of birth, address. So all these details are of applicant, and you can click on save and continue after entering all these details. Okay, so one more thing, for attaching Aadhaar card you can click on choose file, and under documents you can get it ready scanned copy of JPEG file. Okay, after giving all the details of applicant who is applying for, you can click on continue. Remember friends, Aadhaar card photocopy must be an image, that means PDF will not work here. If you have a PDF file, make sure you are taking a screenshot and converting it to a JPEG file. Only JPEG will work. Now we have once that is done, it will go to next page. This is the next page, as you can see here. Here you are going to add deceased details, that means who died due to COVID. So the person who died due to COVID, his details you are going to furnish in the second page. This is the second page, okay. So what are the details of deceased you need? Name of the deceased, that means the name of the person who died. Deceased Aadhaar card number, if available or not, you have option, but it's always better yes, and choose the file. And death certificate of the deceased and medical certificate of cause of death. This is the thing we have seen in the beginning. If it is no, then you can attach another proof like RT-PCR test and stuff. This is the NMDA guidelines. I showed you 3 documents. I had downloaded it, and in this document clearly it is told that amount of ex gratia payment of 50,000, cause of death being the certified as a COVID-19. So cause of death should be mentioned as COVID-19. Otherwise also you have methods which RT-PCR and stuff you can attach online. And also you have some problem, there is also grievance redressal cell, okay, don't worry. So all this will be taken care. If you have some document problem, something, you can always raise the grievance. We will push another video on how to get grievance addressed. And there is an ex gratia document in Marathi. You can read through all this document. This is the one of the documents I shown in the beginning, okay. Please read through all of this, you will get more idea if you have some doubts. Now we are going to fill the rest of the document. So medical certificate of cause of death, if you have, you can give yes and choose file and attach here. Date of death of deceased, when did the person die? Did the death occur in municipal corporation area? Yes or no? If yes, the place you can choose down. If no, accordingly you have to select other places. And these are the persons who is going to fall in the kin of the deceased category. Husband, wife, son, daughter, father, mother, brother, sister, grandfather, any of the this is the relatives of the person who died, okay. Any of this person can apply on behalf of the person who died. And the grandson, granddaughter, grandmother, son-in-law, daughter-in-law also can apply. So these are the, that means relationship with the deceased, okay. You are going to apply for COVID ex gratia. What is the relation with the deceased? Now self-declaration also there, death due to COVID-19, yes or no. This is the self-declaration you are giving, the applicant is giving. So this is also must. And suicide also covered, okay. As you can see here, there are notes for that also, you can read that document. And all these category things you are saying that I have obtained consent from the kin, because later someone should not say that you have claimed the amount on your behalf and stuff. So you have to agree on that and click on proceed button. So I am coming on top of the page and I am quickly filling in these details. I will show you just very quickly. Name of the deceased who died, you can fill like this. Deceased Aadhaar card, yes or no you have. If you have yes, that is the best thing, please attach it, it will be easy for you to get the claim. Deceased Aadhaar card, if you give yes, you have to click on choose file and attach. If you know, you don't need to attach, but then they may be later they might ask details. Deceased Aadhaar card number is also there. Date of death you can click and select like this. After filling all the other details, death due to COVID-19 you have to select yes obviously, otherwise you are not eligible. And death due to suicide and stuff, you can select yes or no accordingly. Click on agree and continue to and click on proceed. That means you have furnished all the details of the deceased, the person who died. And third page, you can see here add again deceased details, some more details are needed. All the files should be JPEG here. JPEG, PNG or PDF also will work, but less than 4 MB, okay. Otherwise it will not work. You are going to add deceased details, more details. We have already added some details, but we have not added like date of birth, that is optional, but gender is must. So these are the deceased details. Third page also contains deceased details. Gender, date of diagnosis, this is mainly all hospitalization related page. Date of death of deceased, when he died, number of days between, that will be automatically taken. I will show you when filling in this. Full address of the deceased person. Death certificate registration number is also must, please do it. Type of reports, okay, this matters when if you are not having mainly COVID-19 death showing report with you, okay. RT-PCR, RAT, clinical, any of the diagnostic of the person given by any of the laboratory or something showing that the person was having COVID-19. Death declaration is due to any extra poisoning. Suppose suicide happened, after that you can select poisoning. Suppose accident or homicide, you can select accordingly. And if the person was hospitalized or not, if yes, you have to give yes. Admission date, when, who attended the doctor's registration number is there, but that is optional, but you have to give doctor's details also, date and doctor's name and stuff. Okay, place of death, where did the death occur, in hospital or out hospital, only two options are there. Okay, so if the person died in hospital, you can select in hospital, then hospital or dispensary name also has to be given. If it is out of hospital, you can select out of hospital also, because in home means you have to select out of hospital. And report basis also there, on what report basis we are saying, blood report or X-ray, CT scan, other. Okay, you can select blood reports also, because usually COVID is detected through blood report. And you can select other also, because it has other RT-PCR and stuff, mucus is detected. So you can select either blood report or other and mention properly. Okay, if other document name, it will you have to mention the other document name here. So after all this, you have to click on save and continue. I am scrolling back to the top of the page, same page, and I am filling it. So as you can see here, date of diagnosis and date of death. Okay, automatically the number of days between diagnosis and death will be taken, 1 point. Another one, bottom of the page, you have option to attach the report of the person who died. RT-PCR, you can click on choose file and attach from your mobile. One more thing, this we have taken care of this, I mean we have seen this, but this is not due. Okay, not due to, that means the person, say he got COVID but he suicided. So you have to select not due to accident, homicide, but you should not select poisoning here, because the person had COVID-19 and he died not due to accident, homicide, but he died due to poisoning, right? So you don't select poisoning in this case. Okay, it's a little bit confusing, but make sure death declaration is not due to, it's not due to, it is not due to. Okay, so don't get confused. Suppose the person had COVID-19, he died due to suicide, you had to do like this: select accident, homicide, but don't select poisoning. That means the person died, COVID-19 was there, but he suicided, poisoning also happened. Okay friends, and after that, as you can see, place of death, hospital. If you select a lot of like hostel or centers, hospitals, everything comes up in the area. So you have to select the place accordingly where it happened. All the things are drop down menu. And report basis also we have seen this blood report, or you can also select others which shows the COVID case. Okay, it was COVID, that and after that you can click on save and continue. So this is the fourth page. Here you have to enter the bank details. That means bank details of the person who is going to get the COVID ex gratia benefit. Okay, check leaf should be taken, scanned check leaf, scanned copy you have to attach here. First one, check leaf. Then IFSC code of the bank, bank name, branch address, and bank account number also you have to enter. So as you can see here, branch address you have to enter 2 times to make it sure it is right. Sorry, bank account number 2 times you have to enter. After that, click on save and continue button. Okay, as you can see, this is the process. I have entered it quickly, and once you submit, you get an application ID like this. Though you got an SMS also. So this is done. Please note down your application ID, friends, because you are not getting an SMS. You get an SMS like this, okay, but you will not get an SMS in application ID. So please make sure that you are copying this, taking screenshot of this. Don't do a mistake. Later if you need, you have to furnish this. Please copy this application ID. Now how to check the status? Once you have approved or applied, again log in next time with your mobile number. Click on the three line icon button on top and click on application status. You can see here application status. So clearly it will show you the application is pending in my case, because I have just applied. So application ID also will be there. You have already noted, but application ID also will be there on the portal. So once this is done, rejected or approved, the status changes accordingly and you get the things done. And one more thing I wanted to tell you is, once you are in the home page here and you click on the 3-line icon button here, you have got an option of approved applications. Okay, this also I wanted to tell you, because why this is required. When you click on approved applications, it will show you like all the last 7 days approved application. That means suppose your application is approved, it comes in the list only for 7 days. Why this is required? This is required because anyone can raise an objection in this 7 days. Okay, because suppose someone has taken the claim and you are the really responsible person to get the claim of in respect of the COVID-19 death, and someone else has applied and get a sanction. So you can see here in the approved application list, 7 days that person's name and details will be declared or displayed. So if you have any dispute, you can get it going through the grievance redressal mechanism. Okay, that is the reason they are showing the approved application for 7 days here. So thank you so much for watching. Please like the video, kindly share, subscribe to our channel. I will publish more informative video regarding the same. Thank you so much. See you with another informative video.